When you hear Japanese people speaking Japanese,
Okay.
what sort of impression do you have towards
I feel like
Japanese?
they're very
Could you do the imitation of Japanese speaking Japanese? How do they sound like when you go to Japanese restaurant? 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, hi guys. ご皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか。今日も可能性無限大です。タロサックということで、今日の動画では外国人のエセ日本語、日本語はこう聞こえていたというテーマでやっていきたいと思います。2021年の年末に実はこちらの第1弾ともいえる動画を投稿させていただいておりまして、そちらが約15分の動画だったんですけど、なんとすでに230万回以上再生されております。高校のサッカー部の県大会の決勝で2点決めるぐらいすごいからね。侮らないでくれよ。ちなみにまだ見ていないという方がいればこの動画の後に見てもらっても全然構わないんですけど、僕ら日本人からすると日本語がかっこよく聞こえてるとか、はたまたやかましく聞こえてるのかとかって一切考えることってないと思うんですよね。普通に私たちが日常で使っている言語じゃないですか。ただこれが日本人以外からするとかなり特徴的に聞こえていたりとか、日本語に関して意外な印象を持たれているみたいなんですよね。なので今日はこちらの大人気テーマの第2弾ということで、ここシドニーで日本人以外は日本語に対してどういう印象を抱いているのかとか、お笑い芸人がよくテレビでやるエセ何々語みたいな感じで日本人以外が彼らに聞こえている限りの日本語で話してみたら一体どうなるのか、勇気を出してトライしてもらってですね、第1弾で聞いたこと以外にもさらに深いところまでインタビューしていって、気づいたら楽しく英語まで学べちゃうなんていうね、一石十鳥な動画今日は撮っていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人へのインタビュー動画を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化すること間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。タロサックが作っているワーホリ徹底ガイドでは、これからオーストラリアにワーキングホリデーで来ようと思っているあなたが必要な情報が全てひとまとまりにされています。まずビザの申請方法とか、それから銀行口座の開設、保険のこと、それから仕事探し、家探しとかもありとあらゆることが全て自分でできるようになる。これからオーストラリアにワーキングホリデーで来ようかなと思っている方はぜひ一度ですね、概要欄のリンクからタロサックのワーホリ徹底ガイドを見ていただけたらなと思います。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。Where are you from?
Actually, I'm from Korea.
I'm from South Korea.
You're from South Korea, okay. What are you guys up to today? What are you doing here?
We just came here to see just Bondi Beach and then having some dinner for later.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
In this video, it's very random, but I want to ask you guys about Japanese language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, do you speak any other languages apart from English and Korean?
No, not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. Two languages enough. Two languages enough, guys. Have you guys been to Japan by any chance?
Yeah, just one time in Osaka.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it for holiday or?
For holiday, like 2 days, 3 days. Yeah.
2 days, 3 days?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
So, I bet you must have heard spoken Japanese language, right?
Yeah.
They speak in Japanese on the phone or with the friends.
Yeah.
So, for me, Korean sounds like very, very cute. Very cute. But sometimes very edgy. What sort of impression do you think Japanese has?
Actually, I can understand a little bit about Japanese, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
How come?
Because I used to study about Japanese when I was middle school. So, こんにちは、私は韓国人です。
あら、あら。
めちゃくちゃ疲れた。
めっちゃ疲れた。And you speak Japanese too?
A little bit.
Yeah, how come?
Just say.
Oh, really?
Because maybe normally just in my country we have to study like second language for the Japanese or Chinese, something like that.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
This can be a little bit easier for you to do this than other people.
Yeah.
But the last thing is not a question, but I want you guys to do your best to do the imitation of speaking Japanese very fluently. Japanese speaking Japanese. When you go to a Japanese restaurant,
Yeah.
when they speak very fast, how does it sound like to you? 3, 2, 1.
はじめまして。That's it, sorry.
はじめまして。You're very sexy, eh? You sound very sexy.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ。And more?
私は韓国人です。
あなたは知ってます。Japanese sounds very flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, very cute. Yeah.
Very cute. Oh,
Very
really?
cute, yes, only.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why I agree.
Well, you sounded cuter than normal Japanese though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, see you later. Yeah, thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, São Paulo.
São Paulo. Mate, you look fit.
Yeah,
Do you go to the gym?
Yeah, 5 times per week.
Five times a week?
I don't beer. I try to eat. I try to food health in my life.
Oh my god. Today is a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Are you not training today?
Today, yes.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah. A little bit more late.
2 times a day?
Yeah, I like to go to the gym the weekends because in the weekend days I need to go to work,
Yeah.
go to school.
In this video, I want to ask you some questions about Japanese language. And you said you go to the gym on the weekdays, right?
Yeah.
Like language school?
Language.
Or language school?
Language school.
English school in Sydney.
Yeah, English is good in Sydney.
Okay, speaking of English school in Sydney, do you have any Japanese people in your class?
Yeah, I have 4 friends.
Okay.
4 Japanese friends.
What's the impression? How do you feel about Japanese people in general?
I think Japanese people is very intelligent, it's very relaxed,
Okay.
calm. My friends example, it's so calm, so relaxed every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're the perfect person to ask this question. So you have a classmate, Japanese classmate,
Yeah.
and you must have heard they are speaking Japanese with each other, Japanese to Japanese, or maybe they're on the phone.
Yeah, but it's too hard to understand.
Yeah, of course, you don't need to understand. But for example, to me, you speak Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
To me, Portuguese sounds like "Oi, tudo bem, obrigado, blah blah blah, 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 blah." Like gentle and has a good, like a tone of a voice, rhythm,
Yeah.
very soft. That's the impression I have towards Portuguese. So what kind of impression, image, feeling do you have towards the Japanese language?
It's fast. The sounds don't have a space sometimes.
Everything seems connected.
Yeah, connected.
You know, when Japanese people learning English, they say, "Oh, it's so hard to understand and also listen to the English because every word sounds like connected." For example, I'm about to go home. You don't say I am about to go home, but they say I'm about to go home.
I think for another peoples like Brazilian, Argentina, it's a little bit easy
Oh, really?
to learn English than Japanese because it's different letters, it's different
yeah.
sounds.
Different sounds totally.
Yeah, for you, I think it's a little bit more hard to learn English.
That's true though, because you use the alphabet in your in Portuguese already.
Your letters is
Similar.
completely different.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah, your letter.
For us, completely different.
Yeah.
So the last thing is, it's not really a question, but I want you to do me a big favor. I know it's going to be very difficult. You listen to Japanese people speaking Japanese in your school. Try to make the same sounds. How do they speak?
Oh, I don't remember. Just try.
Yeah.
I don't know the question.
Did you say gyoza?
I don't know. I don't remember. Leche queimada?
It sounds something like that. Thank you for your help. Obrigado, is it?
Yeah.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Obrigado, arigato.
Arigato.
Where are you from?
I am personally from Wollongong.
Wollongong in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yes, an hour
Okay.
south from Sydney.
And you?
Sydney.
Sydney, Australia. Today is a Sunday, right?
Today is Sunday. It's a gorgeous day.
It's gorgeous, a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Do you have any kind of like a Sunday routine sort of stuff?
I love to get outdoors if it's a beautiful day like this.
As you're
know,
doing it now.
As we're doing it now,
Yeah.
enjoying the sunshine, getting some vitamin D. You know,
That's
all
why
about well-being.
your skin looks very healthy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like to skateboard.
Skateboard?
Yeah.
Do you?
I play with my cat. I love cafes, restaurants. I love sitting outside and reading, things like that.
In this video, ladies, I want to ask you some questions about language. First of all, how many languages do you speak?
Well, I speak English. I speak Serbian.
Serbian.
Serbian,
okay, so your
yes.
background is Serbian.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
I speak Turkish and English.
Bilinguals.
I should say, je parle un petit peu de français aussi.
Oh my God, sounds sexy. You speak French as well.
Et un poquito de español.
Hablas español.
Un poquito, sí.
Oh my God. Have you ladies been to Japan by any chance?
Never been. It's one of my dreams to go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Japan is my favorite country ever, and I have a Japanese tattoo.
Oh wow, really?
Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli. All right, you gotta go to Japan and get one too.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Australia, it's such a multicultural country, right? And there are heaps of Japanese restaurants in the city of this city, Sydney. So I bet in your daily life or when you're watching like TV shows or social media, you must have heard spoken Japanese language. You spoke French, and it's French sounds like very sexy for me, elegant.
Yes.
And you speak Turkish? How do you say how are you and hello and how are you in Turkish?
Merhaba, nasılsın?
Very sexy for me. It's maybe because you look good. So you've heard of Japanese, right, before?
Yes, of course.
How does Japanese sounds like? What sort of impression do you get from spoken Japanese?
Very structured, very like precise, very like professional.
Oh, yeah?
It sounds very professional.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say very professional as well. There's a lot of coherency and strength behind the language.
Really?
Yeah.
And last thing is not really a question, but I want you to do me a big favor. And I know that it's going to be tricky as hell. So, to me, let's say French. I can do French. French sounds like Italian sounds like I want to eat the pizza, blah blah blah. Sounds like that. Could you do the imitation of Japanese, speaking Japanese? How do they sound like when you go to Japanese restaurant? 3, 2, 1.
Itadakimasu.
Very strong, eh? How do they speak like sentences? I know it's not gonna
I
be
know
right.
what you say. Hi,
You guys are really fun. Thank you very much. Arigato. You made my day. Thank you. All the good-looking Japanese boys and girls. These are the best people from Australia. How are you guys?
Not bad, how are you, my friend?
Very, very good.
Sydney.
Oh, thank you very much. What are you up to today?
Nothing, honestly, just exercising, getting in some vitamin D.
Oh, that's good. In this video, this is very random, but I'm making a video about the Japanese language, okay? How many languages do you guys speak?
I only speak 2 languages, English and Arabic.
That's good.
That's pretty cool. And I know a bit of Japanese. I can count to 10, I think, in Japanese.
Oh, really?
That's only it.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. We'll talk about it.
Cool.
Do you speak any other language?
Just English.
Yeah, English is okay. Enough.
Yeah, I speak 3.
3?
Yeah.
What do you speak?
English, Arabic and French.
French as well?
Yeah.
What's happening? Smart people, eh?
Exactly, there you go.
Australia is such a multicultural country.
It is.
And there are lots of Japanese restaurants out there. And I'm pretty sure you've been one of them.
I have.
At least. And then you've heard the Japanese people speaking Japanese.
That's correct.
Okay? When you hear Japanese people speaking Japanese,
Okay.
what sort of impression do you have towards
I feel like
Japanese?
they're very, they're just
Peace.
very joyful. And
Joyful?
Because as soon as I walk in, it's just Ohayo gozaimasu. And that's it.
Okay.
So they're very happy.
Happy?
They're very joyful. Exactly, yeah.
What do you think?
They're just
Yeah,
very
same.
welcoming.
Happy, very like spiritual.
Oh, really?
Like they have open hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open hand.
Yeah,
That's
they
good.
come with open hands.
Very, very welcoming.
Very welcoming.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing is like this. It's not a question, but I want you to do me a big favor. I know it's gonna be hard as fuck. Hard as hell. Sorry about my language. So I know it's gonna be very difficult and it's not gonna be correct.
Yeah.
Please make the like imitation noise. Like when you go to Japanese restaurant, they speak like that. 3, 2, 1.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
More sentences, please. Sentences.
It's usually very fast. I can't replicate it.
Exactly.
Very
So what's 1 to 10?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that correct?
A little bit wrong, mate.
Okay, well, there you go.
Thank you guys, that was fun. But you gotta know how to count 1 to 10, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I missed that one.
You need a lucky 7, brother. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Legend. Thank you.
Thank you.
はい、ということで今日もここまで楽しくインタビュー動画撮ってきたんですけど、いくらねこう日常で、日本食レストランに行ったりとかテレビで日本語を聞いたりとかするとは言ってもいきなりねちょっと日本語の真似して喋ってくださいって言われたらそれは難しいですよね。難しいんだけど結構真似してね頑張ってしてくれた人はいたのでそれすごいなと思った。あと3人組のオーストラリア人のお兄ちゃんたちねすごい結構いかつめなんですけど日本語喋るとちょっと可愛くなるっていうしかもめっちゃ自信満々で1から10まで日本語で数えれるよって言ってたのに絶妙なミスり方をするっていうね、すごく笑いが絶えない、撮影になりました。とってもねサンデーファンデーっていう感じでしたね。皆さん本当にですね日常会話だけだとしても英語話せるようになると本当にねいろんな人とコミュニケーションができて人生がねすごく深くなります。タロサックの公式 LINE では、私18歳まで本当に B 動詞すら分からず英語力ゼロだったんですけどそこから今こうやって英語を話せるようになりました。その過程の中でね本当にどういう勉強方法が英語を話せるようになるために必要だったのかとか、そういったものを、知識ですね勉強方法とかをまず僕が資料にして作って、来てくれた方全員にお渡しさせていただいたりとか、日本人以外との英会話の初めの一歩となる機会を来てくれた方全員に提供させていただいております。今のあなたの英語力がゼロでも関係ないし本当にいつも言ってるけど年齢なんか一切関係ありません。少しでも日常会話だけでも英語喋れるように になりたいなって、ほんの少しの興味でもあるので、そういう風に思う方がいればぜひですね概要欄のリンクからタロサックの公式 LINE まずは友達追加していただけたらなと思います。日本語って外国人にはどんな風に聞こえてるんだろうかなんて思ったことすらなかったけど、可愛く聞こえてるんだって、日本語すら礼儀正しく聞こえてるんだって、なんかこういう外国人目線での日本を知れるのってすごく面白いなって少しでもこの動画を見ることで思っちゃってるあなたがそこにいるのであれば、見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。